It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This time around this is going to be a game on Northern Isle and it will be between Lucker, who is spawning at the bottom left as the yellow orc player. He will be facing up against Ember, who is spawning as the green undead player on the top right. And this is going to be Undead versus Orc once again. Game number 2 between the best out of 3 series between them, of course. And I think I should actually tag them. Let's tag them that they know what's up. There you go. I'm opening up with hero first build order. Lucker also going in for a pretty standard orc build order as well. Jockey says procast moments. Yeah, procast. We got pro players playing, so what do you expect? This is of course Northern Isle. We got a tavern in the middle, Goblin Merchant and Goblin Marketplace adjacent to that. Nearby Goblin Labs, which aren't exactly used that much on this map, although they aren't too far away from the bases. And an expansion which is easily defendable. And I would say at a moderate difficulty to creep out. Blade Master is going to be the hero selection for Lucker, while Ember goes in for Death Knight, so both of them choosing to go in for the classic choices. Here comes the Scout Acolyte. I don't think Lucker has scouted out yet. Gonna hear a lot of rally spams. Our town is already under attack by a dark cultist, a heretic, an acolyte. It probably belongs to chaos. Lucker will not even bother about it and immediately go in for the creep camp that he wants to creep out. Although the acolyte, whoa! Now that's dangerous. Now Lucker's gonna have to concentrate on it. Poked it a bit, which forced it back, while Lucker took the opportunity to take out the creep and not let it go into the hands of the acolyte there. Now we have seen in the past some successful creep jack attempts from acolytes. Yes, that has happened in the past, so we must never rule out the possibility of that happening. I like how Ember left behind that solo skeleton warrior while his entire army started marching towards the other camp. Level 2 will be gained after that camp is done. Tech is coming in for both players almost simultaneously. No engagements just yet apart from that acolyte kill. Lucker will of course pick up what I like to call the Orc starter pack, and he got himself a Cloak of Shadows, which he will sell off to buy a superior item, which is Circlet of Nobility. Is he going to go to the expansion camp? It appears that he is. Going to get a kill on that Shadow Priest, or rather Ice Troll Priest, and then still going to go at it. While Ember is surprisingly going in for the same camp on the other side of the map. What are the odds? Not even the same camp, the same creep as well. What are the odds? And Lucker taking his luck with that Blade Master. Going to tank a lot of damage on it. Although you need to be a bit careful when you have a Death Knight strolling around. Front will detect actually, while Lucker will be done creeping Ember's expansion, Ember will not have the luck to do so because of an interruption by a grunt, perhaps. So doesn't have all the firepower in the world to do so. Lucker is hot in pursuit for that Death Knight. Death Knight about to start creeping. There we go. Here comes the grunts, and the Fiend has been ensnared. Fiend is going to get targeted. Death Coil, but it's going to be enough. Got the surround. And will also get the kill on that Fiend. Huge lead for Lucker right off the bat. And gonna surround on that Death Knight. Death Knight. Ember taking a lot of damage. Is the surround in? I think he got it. The Skeleton Warrior can help him escape though. Could have escaped from the back line as well, but the Death Knight is so low. Gonna have to use the TP if he wants to escape, but Lucker can still do it. Lucker can still charge in with a Windwalk towards Ember's base and try to get a kill on that Death Knight, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Ember immediately picking up a potion of healing. That's exactly what would have stopped that from being successful. And Lucker's got a pretty good item, Pendant of Energy, so the Blade Master is almost never going to run dry. Going to have 2 more Windwalks with that. Blade Master going to go in and check up for the Death Knight, perhaps. Go to work on that under construction slaughterhouse. Now if that is delayed, Ember's tier 2 units will also be delayed. Like how Lucker is simultaneously creeping with his grunts while he goes to work on Ember's buildings. Will cancel that slaughterhouse off. Ember could do nothing about that. And the slaughterhouse is going to be delayed, so no more no statues. No meat wagons, abominations or anything until the slaughterhouse has been dropped and it comes up. So that's going to be delayed for Ember slightly. Oh, he got the kill on that Acolyte. I was not expecting that. I was not at all expecting that. Ember didn't use the Death Coil on that weak Acolyte when he had the chance to do so. Going to drop that slaughterhouse again and force Lucker's Blade Master away. Lucker's Blade Master does have enough mana for 1 more Windwalk. I think he can take the risk. Ember doesn't have any Nerubian towers here. I guess upgrading one of the Ziggurats would be a good idea. Or until the Hall of Dead is coming up, and even after it does come up. Okay, now you have a situation over here. Ember isn't mining off of his gold mine with a complete saturation because, and now the saturation is even decreasing because Lucker just came in and managed to get a kill, another Acolyte kill, and Lucker is trying to get even 1 more while Ember makes his way back to his base, has enough mana for 1 more Death Coil. And oh, that Acolyte! No! Lucker is on a roll right now with his Blade Master. Has enough mana for the Windwalk now. Second hero out, and while yeah, you're kind of having a situation where you may not be able to concentrate on both sides, but as long as you don't end up losing the units, it's fine for the time being. Lucker managing to disrupt the economy for Ember big time, managing to get 3 Acolyte kills. Now Ember getting to the Black Citadel tier 3, only now going to get some Acolytes back. Now here's the thing, the optional statues for Ember have been delayed. He should have already had at least 1 statue by now because the slaughterhouse was taken out by Lucker. Now Lucker will go to work at the Goblin Merchant camp here. Ember's not too far away from him, and to my surprise, Ember will actually creep out the marketplace. It's not like either of them know their locations, it's just very coincidental that they seem to be creeping out the mirrored camps somehow. Lucker gonna get a 3rd hero in the form of the Torn Chieftain, likely going to be Stomp. The first spell, that is, it's likely going to be Stomp. Lion Horn of Stormwind is going to be giving him 2+ defense for all of his units. It's an okay item. Not huge, but nothing nothing really bad either. Lucker doesn't have enough mana for a Windwalk, so he's gonna have to choose his next step wisely. He really wants to attack Ember, and Ember got himself a Dark Ranger. At least he detected that Windwalk about to run out, so it would be a good opportunity for Lucker to just back out lightly at this point. Now Tauren Chieftain is going to be creeping with the Shadow Hunter. Got a couple of headhunters also making their way towards the fight. Torn Totem is being dropped. The fourth Ziggurat is dropped for Ember, and getting the stored upgrade now. Now, Lucker's playing a bit passively, if you ask me. I strongly feel after he disrupted Ember's economy and delayed his optional statues, I think he should have been on the assault a bit more than what he is. He is on the assault with the Blade Master, but I think he could just go in with the entire army if he wants to. Torn Totem will be disrupted. Ember returning the favor. Need fortification upgrades on these burrows. One of them gets taken out. Ember returning the favor with all his might. Lucker's army now coming back to the fight. Blade Master is under Windwalk. Going to go in for the assault now. Lightning Orb. Going to use that to attack the aerial units, the destroyers of course. And going to use the firepower of the Berserkers as well. TP forced in for Ember, and he will lose one Fiend before actually managing to TP away. So Lucker has a situation now. Oh, there we go, fortification upgrade. It was already underway in the war mill, it appears. It just didn't come in time for this world to survive. And well, he just managed to put down another one, so he should be fine for the most part. There we go. He is no longer supply blocked. Quick action there by Lucker. Now, if you go to Ember's side, we got a Temple of the Damned coming in, and a couple of Absolute statues as well. He's gonna have 4 more food left for until he can saturate himself to 50 food. That is the low upkeep. No upkeep, I mean. But he may want to choose to go. He may want to choose to break that. Can get 2 Banshees with that amount of food there. And I'm going to say Lucker goes to work on the red camp there. Got himself a pretty good item, a Hood of Cunning. Ember comes in, but not before Lucker takes out the camp that he, the kill that he get the Ogre Magi that he was attacking there. But now, Ember needs to be careful there. Ember doesn't really want to engage while Lucker is around that location. We'll get the kill on the Ogre there nonetheless. But Lucker is there. You don't really want to do this. Lucker will go after the optional statues with the Blade Master. Kodo Beast need to eat up those fiends. There we go! One fiend is eaten up. That is compromise. That fiend has been compromised for the time being. A second, this other Kodo Beast is being attacked, so that he can't eat anything more, I must say. And Bat Rider's coming in for Lucker. Whoa, I just heard a Bat Rider. Silence being used. Tauren Chieftain has been silenced. More optional statues being targeted down, and that one got targeted down right before it could upgrade into a destroyer. Or rather transform into a destroyer. This Kodo Beast has 1 fiend in the belly. Some Bat Rider, some Berserkers coming in. Here comes a Bat Rider! Bat Rider! And boom! Gonna end up into a hero versus hero fight over here, from what I understand. Shadowhunter now being targeted. Does have the heal wave, so it should be fine for the most part. Oh no! What was that? What was that? The Shadowhunter was at full HP. How did Ember nuke it down? Wow. That was devastating. He's got a level 3 Lich. That would explain a lot. Ember using Coil Nova there, and Coil Nova nuke was enough to take out that Shadowhunter. Is really surprising considering the fact that the Shadowhunter is also level 3. And oh yeah, Lucker's gonna have to revive that. Got an expansion coming up for, I mean to say it's already up, it's not fully operational yet for Ember there. Lucker has no knowledge of that expansion just yet, but will have knowledge of that as soon as he lurks around that area. after he sees the blight. And there we go. Now he knows. Now he knows about the expansion. He's got double potion of invul. Why you want to have double potion of invul on a solo hero? Just put one on the other hero. Yeah, put it on the Shadow Hunter. You know, maybe it won't get murdered the way it did last time. Here comes the army of Ember once again, and I don't really know if I really want to engage that deadly Death Coil Frost Nova combination without a backup this time. Blade Master going in. Gonna go target down the Obsidian statue. Silence. Thorn Chieftain is the one that needs to tank all the damage. Blade Master is being targeted though. A Lich under assault. Got enough mana, a lot of mana on the Death Knight there, and also potion of mana there, so it should be fine for the most part. Some curse being put across the army for Lucker there, so they're gonna miss a couple of attacks. A stomp, but didn't really get any of it. Didn't really get any of the units there. Lucker now trying to follow that Obsidian statue, but changed his focus. I think that was a good decision. Following that Obsidian statue out of the battlefield would not have been the best idea. That would have given Ember more of a chance to attack him from the back line there. Not sure if they got Liquid Fire upgrade yet, the Bat Riders here. Like trying to take out that under upgradation Nerubian Tower. Going to take out this one now. Kodobi's ate up a fiend. Lucker is on a roll right now. Ember still has all three heroes. He still got a chance. He may manage to repeat what he did last time. Frost Nova, Death Coil. Didn't get the kill though. How did he get the kill last time then? Death Knight! Death Knight! Force use the TP, and the TP will lead it back to the base. Got Wind Riders coming in for Lucker, and this time Lucker will have some time to actually disrupt the entire mining here. I mean to say, Blade Master taking care of the Acolytes at the back, while everything else goes to work on the Necropolis. A brilliant division of work there by Lucker. Kodobi is being targeted, but that Tauren Chieftain will do its job well with the Stomp and disrupt everything else from trying to target it down. Blade Master about to pick up a second potion of Invul. Why does it want a second potion of Invul? He just want to pass on one of them to... Oh no, the Kodo! The Kodo went in the wrong direction there. A heal wave was used, but I think the Kodo's about to go down. Speed scroll though. Death Coil! And it goes down. But the Fiend is super weak. Lucker can take it out easily if he wants to. He doesn't. The Fiend was nearby the Blade Master 2 times. He didn't do it. But he'll get a bigger one though. He's trying to get a kill on that Death Knight. And the Fiend will get taken out. After the Fiend ventured from the expansion to Lucker's base inside the belly of the Kodo, at the end of the day it finally succumbed to Lucker's assault. Why is the Lich standing here with no purpose away from the army? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that there. And okay, the expansion is actually not completely destroyed. I think it would be kind of good if Lucker sent out a Bat Rider or something to finish the job there, or just to wind walk in with his Blade Master to finish the job. You got it down to low HP, but you didn't finish the job. That's going to allow your opponent to take the advantage of that. Don't really want that. So now Lucker gonna go in for the second red camp. He also was the one that took out this red camp, so that's gonna be second red camp for him. He's also going to get a mega item from that camp. Ember goes in for a not red camp. Both heroes for him will level up the second and third one. What's the item that he got though? A second Hood of Cunning, lovely. Blade Master waiting in pursuit, going to go after the fiends, it appears. Storm there, trying to get a kill on that Lich. I was about to say, I think he wants Dark Ranger, but no, he wants to try and get the Lich down. Big Stomp, and now it's the turn for the Death Knight. Death Knight forced to use the TP once again, but the Lich this time will not survive until the TP gets activated. And Ember trying to repair his Haunted Gold Mine, but it's a little too late now. Lucker is here, and he will make sure the expansion falls. Ember is completely ignoring the expansion though. Ember is going in for the assault? No, he's going in for the Tavern. Tavern Revive has enough mana on the Death Knight to heal away the Lich there. Silence across the board. Shadowhunter cannot use... Okay, now it can. It can actually disenchant away Silence. Lucker's army looks really dangerous. Ember is currently sitting at 48, Lucker is at 63. This can only go one way if it drags on. Expansion for Ember has been compromised. Horns making their way towards the fight, and of course there are no attack upgrades on any of the units there, except for the Berserkers. Okay, we got some attack upgrades. A lot of Kodo Beast in the back line. They should be eating up the fiends. Dark Ranger being targeted there. There's really no way that Lucker can not kill these heroes. I'm not really sure what he's up to. He can easily take down all three heroes if he wants to. Playing rather too safe if you ask me. They're already red. And he's backing out. Why? Why are you backing out? Just Windwalk in. Well, you don't have mana for Windwalk. He's just playing safe, in my opinion. And Ember will tap out before we have the last fight go on. Well, that was a really good game in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and next one. Thermofile here. CPU only 33%. It should past 60 FPS, which is more and not so laggy. Well, I mean, you see, the problem is not my PC. I mean, the problem is less about my PC and more about Reforged. Alright, that's gonna be all for this video then. I'm gonna end it right here, and next one.